Good question. Frank Irwin Music, I have two questions. Can you use tracks already released, or is it better to use non-released tracks? How long should the tracks be for licensing? So this is a great combo question. So can you use tracks already released? So by release, I'm assuming you meaning like, put on DistroKid and things like that. The answer is yes and no, which pretty much means it depends. Like, are y'all understanding like so many things in licensing in the music industry is it depends. But a lot of companies don't care, like, if your music is released and on digital distribution platforms like DistroKid and TuneCore and iTunes and Tidal and all that stuff. A lot of times they don't care. Sometimes they do care because as a publisher, they may collect on those as well and then pay them out to you. So depending on what that deal looks like, they may be a little weird about that and advise that, you take them down. I've seen some companies where they ask you to take them down so that they can put them up and release so they can collect everything. Then I have some companies who's like, yeah, like, release it. We don't care. We don't collect on that. We only want to collect on, the sync stuff, the sync side, the, upfront fees and any type of royalties that may occur, which usually the royalties are paid directly through your pro. But yeah, like if there's any licensing deals, like I've had some stuff placed on YouTube series and things like that where the publisher would collect that for me and then pay it out. So that's the answer to that. Really depends. Sometimes they don't care. Sometimes they do. Depends on who you're working with. Always ask though. If you're unsure with a specific company, just ask them. That kind of goes back to, our fourth point from earlier was just, ask questions, anything that you're unsure about, get it clear before you sign anything. So, the expectations are set moving forward. How long should the tracks be? I recommend like a minute and a half, at least minute and a half, 2 minutes. That's usually where I am, especially for background instrumental music, man. It just doesn't require a lot, I don't put bridges and all that fancy stuff, long dramatic intros and stuff like that. Because a lot of this stuff is being used for background music. The only time I'm really critical on the length or the times that I'll go shorter than 1:30 or longer is if they specifically request it in the brief. Like, there's some briefs where there's like, yo, we need this to be 30 seconds exactly. Like, in that case, I'm giving you 30 seconds. That's what you asked for. So that's that.